How's it going, guys? It's been quite a while since I've done one of these, hasn't it? Hey, what's up? Zachary Maxwell. Kevin, how's it going, guys? And I can't tell you how long it's been since I've actually done one of these. Uh, I hope everything is working right. I hope there's no lag or anything. Feels like more than a year since the last one. I wouldn't put that past me. Uh, it definitely feels like it's been that long. Excuse me. Life gets in the way. Can't do much about that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Life has definitely been getting in the way for me, especially these last few weeks. Uh, in the last video that I made of that Disturbed Divisive review, I actually made the comment that I haven't really been uh, feeling like myself these last few weeks just because of work and how crazy it's been. But I'm pushing through it the best I can, and at the end of the day, that's all you can really do, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, I plan to do this stream for about an hour, and yeah, the reason it's not going to go longer than that is just because I want to get back into the flow of this, and I do plan on doing these streams a lot more often, and there's going to be a lot more videos coming out soon, and yeah, um, I don't really have anything planned for this stream. Uh, so if you guys have any music related topics that you want to throw out there, I'd be more than willing to talk about them. Why is there a giant emote button in my live chat that I can't get rid of? Uh, I don't know. Oh, that's where all those emojis are coming from. I thought I saw an emoji for a second there. Uh, I don't know. I didn't mess with anything. I haven't messed with any kind of settings, so I don't know why that would be there. I hope that's not too much of an inconvenience. Guess I haven't been to a live stream in quite a while. Yeah. Well, to be fair, this is the first one that I've done, so maybe they've uh, changed some things around. Because I definitely, it seems like the layout of live streams has changed since the last time I did one. Everything looks a bit different. So, yeah. So, like I said, I didn't really have anything planned for this. So, what do you guys what do you guys want to talk about? Any band you want me to talk about? Any song? Any album? I'm more than open to it. I got my Gatorade here. This is my favorite kind, Cool Blue. I love it. Uh, Gatorade, if you want to sponsor this, go ahead and be my guest. What's the last album I've listened to? Huh. Well, I was listening to Comatose from Skillet earlier today, but I didn't get through the full album. I got about halfway through, and then I just started listening to whatever. So I guess the last full album that I actually listened to was, and Kevin, you and I have talked about this recently, the new album from Holding Absence. The I don't remember what it was called. It's the Noble Art of Self Destruction or something like that. Yeah, that was definitely the last full album I listened to. And whenever you get a chance to listen to that, I know you told me that you're behind on your recent listenings. Uh, I think you'll like it. Uh, it definitely exceeded my expectations. Okay, any CD purchases you were excited about as of late? Yeah, I do plan on getting the new Seven Dust album, Truth Killer. That's going to be in my next batch, and as I just said, the new Holding Absence CD. I did like it enough to want to purchase it, and oh, the new album from Caskets. I think it's called Reflections. Just came out a few weeks ago too. I plan on getting that as well. I'm not sure if that album holds up as much as their debut did, but I still think it was good for what it was. So, what about you guys? What albums are you looking forward to for the rest of the year? 'Cause I don't want this to only be about me. I want it to be about you guys too. Red. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little hesitant about Red's new album. Of course, I'm looking forward to it, and of course, I'm gonna give it a chance. But you know, these last couple albums from Red haven't really, you know, done it from me. Ever since they did release the Panic years ago, then after that they came back and blew everybody away with Of Beauty and Rage. Then Gone, that just felt like a major step down. And then Declaration, I liked it. It definitely felt like Red was trending in the right direction again. And yeah, this new album, Rated R, uh, I'm hesitant, but I'm still willing to give it a chance when it comes out. Isn't there? Uh, who am I thinking of? Oh yeah, Stained. Now, if I remember right, doesn't their new album come out before Red's album? Like a few weeks before that? I'm also excited for the new albums from Polaris. Oh yeah, and So In. Oh, So In. Yeah, I remember them. They had that really good album a few years ago, and I can't remember what it was called, or was it an EP? I honestly don't remember. And as far as Polaris, I'm not a huge fan of Polaris. I think I do have the the last album that they came out with, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. I can't remember a lot of things right now. Okay, but yeah, I'm definitely going to listen to that when it comes out too. I'm willing to give anything a chance. I found a copy of the Best Buy edition of My Darkest Days' debut album at half price books sometime last week. Hope it is still available next time I go with some spending money. Oh, that's cool. My Darkest Days. I like a couple of their songs, uh, but not again. Not a huge fan of theirs, and I'm not a huge fan of Matt, which I know is now the lead singer of 3 Days Grace, who replaced Adam Gontier. But I just something about his voice just kind of irritates me. I don't know what it is. Uh, I don't have anything against him personally. It's just his voice just isn't my cup of tea. So yes, Stain comes out September 15th. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Rated R, still a really stupid name in my opinion. Releases September 29th. Got it. That's what I thought. So N's last full album was Imperial in 2021. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that it had only been 2 years. My Darkest Days has one of the best debut albums of all time. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Stain's new one is out September 15th. Yep. I'm looking forward to that. That would be the next two albums I'm looking forward to the most. Rated R from Red and Stain's new album. Why can't I remember things right now? I mean, I know it's 7 o'clock at night, but I'm usually really good at remembering bands and album names and song names. That's my forte. But I can't remember anything right now. Oh, there is an album that came out on Friday that I am kind of interested in. I don't know if any of you have listened to it. It's by the band The Word Alive, and the album's called Hard Reset. That did kind of catch my attention, but I haven't listened to it yet. So if any of you have listened to that, I want to know what you've thought of it. Zach D, how's it going, man? It's been a long time, hasn't it? uh, uh, yeah, we're just over here talking about. Well, I got a question in the chat asking what album releases am I looking forward to, or no, that's not what it was. It was along the lines of that, or what albums that have recently come out am I going to purchase in the future, and I'm going to get the new Sevendust album, Truth Killer. That one's on my list. I plan on getting the new Holding Absence CD, The Noble Art of Self-Destruction. And then it transitioned into, I think I asked everybody what albums for the rest of the year are people looking forward to the most, and we got Rated R from Red and Stain's new album, but I can't remember what it was called. The So In kind of dropped off for me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, well, I don't remember anything about them, if I'm being honest. I do remember listening to them when Imperial came out, and I think I remember liking what I heard. But I can't remember any song names. I can't remember what it sounded like, but I do think I liked it for what it was. So The Word Alive is not my thing. They're one of my consistent skips on Octane. Yeah, The Word Alive. I think I only have one of their albums. Yeah, the Word Alive is not one of my favorite bands or anything, but I do like some of their stuff. And like I said, I'm willing to give stuff a chance these days. The band Taproot has a new album, first one since 2012, out on September 29th. That's up there on my list of albums to check out this year. Oh, that's cool. I definitely know the band Taproot. Uh, I don't really know a lot of their music, but I definitely think I remember checking out some songs from the past. First one since 2012. Wow, that's kind of like Stained, because uh, this new Stained album is their first one in like 11 years, 12 years as well. So that's cool. The only album release I'm looking forward to for the latter half of the year is Red's new album. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, but I have to admit I am kind of skeptical about it. Uh, I feel like Red kind of took a decline. Uh, ever since Release the Panic came out years ago, they kind of fell off, and then they blew everybody away with Of Beauty and Rage. And then Gone came out, and that didn't do anything for me. And then Declaration, I thought, was a really uh, good step in the right direction again for them. And now with Rated R, I'm skeptical, but I'll give it a chance. So I just got bored of Soen's music. Not bad though. I hear you. Yeah, sorry about the lack of comments I've been leaving lately. You've been so off and on. I don't know if you're uploading or not. Yeah, I understand. And I do plan on uploading a lot more now. I got my fire back. Uh, uh, I mentioned earlier to everybody else here that I haven't really been myself lately, and work has a significant amount to do with that. And it kind of took my motivation away for a while, and that's why I haven't been uploading as much. I know I would only do like one or two videos every couple of months, and I truly am sorry for that. But I do promise that I'm going to be more consistent with live streams and with CD pickup videos and album reviews and just whatever. I do promise that. The time frame is similar between those two bands. Oh yeah, between Stained and Taproot. Yeah, I got you. Red took a decline when they went independent, I've noticed. Yeah, I think they have too. Excuse me. I definitely hear you on having a lack of motivation. I have days where I just don't feel like making videos. Yeah, I definitely know how you feel, man. Definitely. Uh, I was debating whether or not I still wanted to do this live stream after I just made a community post saying that I was going to do one, but that was hours ago when I made that. And as the day went on, I'm like, do I really want to do this or do I not? But I decided to stick with it because I do love doing these streams, and I want to keep I want to keep I want to keep doing them. Because Gone was their last album on their label. Them going independent is more recent. Mm. So, so Declaration was the first album since they went independent. Huh. That's interesting. I even thought about quitting altogether last June because I was dealing with extreme trolls and then making up terrible things about me. But I figured if I quit, then they win. Mm. Wow. Yeah, man, I'm sorry you've had to deal with that. Trolls are definitely annoying, and they just become a nuisance. I think it's best to just not give them the attention that they're wanting. but I know that can be easier said than done for all of us. Uh, so yeah, and Zach D, since you're here, I'm only going with this stream until 8 o'clock my time, which is 40 more minutes. I just wanted to really ease back into these live streams, so I'm not going to do it for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. At least not yet. So yeah, and then I got family problems, but I don't need to lay all that down here. That's all right. I understand. We all have stuff that we got to deal with, even though sometimes we really don't want to. So one band that needs to get the heck out of their turf. Two. I can't talk. Let me start that over again. One band that needs to get the heck out of their tour schedule to release their brand new album is Adema. I've heard of them. Last full-length album was in 2007 with former singer Bobby Reeves. 2007? Wow. And you talk about a long time to go without an album. You do know I'm here, right? Well, actually, no. I didn't know that you were here, but I'm happy that you are. And my best friend Tim is here. No, I had no idea that you were here. It's only saying that 3 people are in here, but I see 4 people. So I guess that's why I didn't see that you were here. But yeah, I am glad that you're here. Have you done a review for Demon Hunter's latest? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking. Have you done a review for Demon Hunter's last album, Exile? No, I haven't. And to be honest with you, I haven't even heard that album in full yet, or at least I don't think I have. I do remember listening to some songs on it, but yeah, I definitely don't think I have. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, I mean, 2007 being your last album release, that is a long time. Mm. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Okay. It's pretty good. Not their best, but good. It has their longest song to date, Along the Way, which is a great song. Probably my favorite from my, which is a great song. Probably my favorite from it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't know that one. I'll definitely give it a listen. Excuse me. I liked Praise the Void from Exile. I think I remember that one. Uh, there was one on that album that I really, really liked, but I can't remember what the name of it was. It had a guest vocalist on it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time remembering things right now, but that's just the way it is. I'll admit I've been pretty lazy into checking out different bands this year. Into Bush, Live, and POD. Bush is really good. I really do like them. They're definitely one of my favorite grunge bands from the 90s. And it's nice to see that they're still going strong today. Yes, that is what it was. It was Silence the World. Uh, Out of the songs that I have heard from Exile, that would definitely be my favorite right now. I just think it's really cool. Uh, I love the atmosphere that it brings, and it's very lost my train of thought. It's very it's a strong song. That's what I'm trying to say. Strong for Bush is debatable. After their last album, I take it you didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay. Uh, it's definitely not their best album, but I don't think anything can really beat their 90s stuff. Silence the World is one of the best from the album. I definitely agree with that. I also saw Bush live this year and wasn't that impressed with it. They were still good though. Uh, well, that's kind of a bummer. Uh, Art of Survival, Art of Survival was okay, not one of their best. Yeah, I agree with that. The Kingdom was great. More of that, please. Yeah, I have. I know I have the Kingdom album, but I don't know. I actually don't know if I have Art of Survival yet. I don't think I do. I'm still gonna get it just to, you know, keep it in my collection. 16 Stone is probably my favorite Bush album. Same here. And ironically enough, I know that was their debut album. The Kingdom is probably the best of their modern stuff. I'm actually going to hold off on that because I haven't heard all of their modern stuff. I have heard The Kingdom and uh, I was going to say this album, but I realized it wasn't a modern album. It actually came out in the late 90s. I don't know why I was thinking of The Science of Things, but that was I think 1999. So I don't even know why I said that. But out of what I've heard from the modern stuff, I would agree. Kingdom is definitely a strong album. Okay, so we got about 30 more minutes left. Just a heads up. Black and White Rainbows is a good Bush album. Another one of their weakest, but it has some solid songs. Yeah, that is one of their albums that I definitely haven't heard yet. Uh, The albums that I have from Bush, I have 16 Stone, The Science of Things, uh, uh, Razor Blade. What is it? Razor Blade Suitcases or something like that. And I have The Kingdom. I've heard Bush's first two albums and their last two albums. The only one in between I have is Man on the Run. I don't have that one, nor have I heard that one. Science of Things and Razor Blade Suitcase are also some of their best. Mm. So, uh, what else? um, like I said at the beginning, I didn't come prepared to talk about anything or to review anything. This is kind of just off the cuff. So if there's a band or an album or a song that you want to bring to the table, like we've been doing, by all means. Mm, excuse me. That Gatorade's some good stuff. So I think I saw that you did get Metallica's newest album. Do you like it? Yeah, I did get their latest album, and to be fair, I haven't listened to it all the way through yet. It's just because it's a really long album, and sometimes I get distracted. Like the longer the song is, the more I get distracted, and that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean I'm not interested or that I don't like it. I do like it. All of the songs that I've heard so far, I really have liked. It just takes me a while to really get into albums that are long and that have long songs on it. But I know that's what Metallica is known for, having long songs. But yeah, do I like it? Yeah, definitely. I definitely like it. Have you heard the latest album from Disciple? I have. I have. Skeleton Psalms. I really like that one. And it's got probably one of my favorite songs of the year on it. And it's the very last song, For the Life of Me. In my opinion, I think that is one of the best ballads that Disciple has ever done. And I actually got kind of emotional the first time I heard it because I just enjoyed it so much. And it really spoke to me. And yeah, yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh, that's another one that I plan on getting. Thoughts on Overkill and Sepultura? Well, honestly, I haven't checked either of them out, so I can't say. Uh, uh, I definitely know who they are, but yeah, I don't think I've checked out a single song from either of them. Overkill's new album is good. not sure if you would like the vocals. Why is that? Well, I do admit now you got me kind of curious about it. So I don't even know how to describe it. It's not screaming or singing, and it's really high pitched. Huh. Well, you should definitely check out one of their songs, though. Well, I will. Yeah, high pitched vocals aren't really my thing, but there are some exceptions. Yeah, Overkill's new album is one of my favorites of the year. Oh, that's cool. I'll check out one of their songs later tonight, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. And it's hard to believe 37 minutes has already gone by. It kind of feels like I just started this. Check out one of the songs from Years of Decay. Okay? I'll remember that. Oh, and I see that you second that, huh, Kevin? Yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. Heck, I never thought that I would be into like Metallica and Iron Maiden and Megadeth and all these other bands from the 80s. I eventually gave them a try and I ended up loving it. So who knows? Maybe the same will be the case for Overkill. Never say never. Years of Decay is one of their best, along with Horoscope and Fuel the Fire. All right. I do like the title Horoscope. That's pretty cool. I like that. Overkill is actually the big 80s thrash band I took the longest to get into, mainly because of the vocals. Well, yeah, like I said, you definitely had me curious as to what they sound like now. I'll definitely give them a try. So, oh yeah, here's a question that I have for you guys. Um, since the year is already over halfway done, uh, what is everybody's favorite album of the year so far? I know that might be a tall order to ask, but I just thought I'd put everybody on the spot here. If you like Pantera, you may like some of Overkill's 90s work, like I Hear Black. Okay. Pantera, I do like some Pantera. And this is another thing, I'm always up for recommendations. Any band that you think I would like, or any song that you think I would like, any genre that you think I would like, feel free to type it in the comments like you guys are doing now. So my favorite album of the year so far is probably Sevendust's newest album, believe it or not. I'm surprised how much I've been digging it. Oh, that's cool. I definitely like Sevendust's new album. Uh, it's definitely going to be on my year-end list. And as you guys know, or some of you may not know, I never did a top albums of 2022 video. And I kept saying that I was going to, but I never did. Again, procrastination, lack of motivation, whatever you want to call it. But I am going to do one for this year. Metallica's new album was up there for me too, though. Yeah. Either Saul's latest album or Dope's newest one. Yeah, I'm not into to Dope, the drug or the band. Just thought I'd throw a little joke in there for you. And Saul's latest album, I don't know why I had such a hard time with that one. And Kevin, you know this from experience because of what I said about it. Saul's latest album, This Is It, The End of Everything, it did not click for me at first. I actually thought that there was too many electronic elements in that album, but I actually went back and listened to it again the other day, and one of the songs that really started doing it for me was the song The Last Parade. And that's probably one of my favorite songs on that album. And uh, yeah, it's definitely starting to grow on me. And who knows, maybe it'll be on my list by the time December rolls around. I think, where was I at? Oh, I'll give you my top five: Sermon of Golden Verse, Cattle Decapitation, Terracite, Metal Church, Congregation of Annihilation, Foo Fighters, But Here We Are. That's another good one. Foo Fighters' latest album, But Here We Are. I really liked that one too. And Nano War of Steel, Dislike to False Metal. You might be surprised to hear this, Kevin, but I actually knew some of those bands. I don't listen to them because you know how I am about that extreme metal. I'm not there yet, and I don't think I ever will be. That's just me, though. But I definitely know Cattle Decapitation and Metal Church. And I don't even know if Metal Church is considered extreme metal. I may just be making that up, but Exile was my album of the year of 2022. That I'm sure didn't surprise many people. It didn't surprise me, Zach. It didn't surprise me. Oh, Tim, yeah, that joke that I did. Dope. Yeah, I just thought of that actually. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. There's my public service announcement for the night. All right. 15 more minutes. Wow, it seems like this is flying by. Thoughts on Deftones and Korn? I just started getting into Korn recently. Um, the only album that I have from them so far was their latest album, Requiem. But I have heard their albums, "See You on the Other Side" and "Issues." I know that's like some of their older stuff, and I've really liked it so far. Really? Oh, you're surprised that I knew who some of those bands were? Well, yeah, just because I don't listen to those bands, I've definitely seen their names thrown around a lot, like on some Instagram post that I go to, or some Twitter post, or, well, I'm sorry, X post. I've definitely seen Cattle Decapitation before and Metal Church. I know I have. The most extreme I go with metal is thrash and only a couple death metal bands. Yeah, death metal, I just can't. I can't do that. I can't do death metal. Death metal, black metal, all of that. I can't handle all that. So no, Metal Church is more classic metal. Oh, okay. I have all Korn's albums on CD except Paradigm Shift. I did meet Brian Head Welch earlier this year. Oh, really? Wow. Well, that's really cool. I really like Brian Welch. He seems like a really cool guy. Black metal is definitely a big no for me as well. Yeah, agreed. I can't do it. Uh, and as you guys know, and yes, metalcore still is my favorite genre right now. And I can do that. I can do half singing, half screaming. But when it comes to that, I don't know, growling type of vocals. That's the only way I know how to describe it. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I just can't do that. Saliva has a new album due on September 9th, and I really hope it's good. Yeah, that is another one that I'm kind of interested in. I'm not a huge Saliva fan, but I do like a lot of their songs. So yeah, I'll definitely check that out as well. Oh, there's a lot more coming out the rest of this year than I thought there was. He was cool when I met him. I was wearing my John Wick shirt, and he complimented it. Well, that's really cool, man. I'm really glad you got to meet him. Thrash, new metal, metalcore, and classic heavy metal are my faves. Probably, it's definitely a good list. Metalcore, I do like thrash. I like new metal as well. In death metal, it's called guttural. Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, I knew that. I just couldn't remember it. Yeah, guttural vocals. I can't do that. I am just remembering these albums now. I have to write my own list. I think that's what I should be doing because I keep saying that I hear of all these bands that I like and that they have albums coming out. I should write them down. That way I'll know when they come out and when I can look forward to them. But then, spoiler alert, I never do it. That's just like with anything else I say I'm going to do. Like I might say, oh, I'm going to make a video today, and then Then about 17 hours later, I realize I haven't done it and I'm not going to do it. So that's how I am. All right, 10 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go probably take a shower and then just relax the rest of the night. Did you hear All That Remains is working on a new record? I did not. That's really interesting. I honestly didn't know if they were going to make new music anymore, considering what happened to their guitar player. I know that he passed away right before Victim of the New Disease came out. So yeah, I mean I'm really interested in that. That's definitely cool, but I'm assuming that it's not scheduled to come out until next year. I'm guessing. Yeah, rest in peace, Ollie. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably will release sometime in 2024. Yeah, I figured that. I would imagine anyway. Yeah, yeah, I would too. That definitely sounds like a good timetable. So the ones that I'm still looking forward to for this year would be Red, Stained. Um, I guess those are the only ones that I'm interested in. Citizen Soldier has a new one on the way called ICU. Yeah, I knew that one. I love Citizen Soldier because uh, their songs are so very relatable for me. Uh, Definitely a band you can listen to if you have mental health problems, because you know they write songs that are definitely in that wheelhouse. Killswitch Engage needs to come out with a new album soon, but I don't know if they're working on one or not. Now that would be awesome because as of right now, uh, Killswitch Engage is definitely my favorite metalcore band right now. And I know, and I think I knew this because you guys told me this, that Killswitch Engage was actually one of the originators of the metalcore genre, I guess. Do you ever listen to anything to fall asleep to? Uh, not not usually. No. I just kind of I just kind of like if I fall asleep while I'm I'll fall asleep sometimes while I'm watching YouTube videos and stuff. But as far as like music or anything, no, no, I don't really do that. Um, but I'm always open to trying uh, different ways. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but then again, you're used to me saying things that don't make sense a lot of times. Killswitch is taking their time. They want to do something different from their last album. Huh. Well then, I wouldn't mind hearing Killswitch experiment on their next album. Well, experimentation is kind of iffy for me. You guys know how I am. I'm not trying to be closed-minded or anything, but every time a band says they plan on experimenting on an album, it's usually hit or miss for me. And if Killswitch does that, I don't know. I got 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to call it a night. Go take that shower, like I said. But, for these last few minutes, I didn't even ask you guys, or I don't think I have. How has y'all's days been? Mine's been good. I haven't done anything. I'm using these days as rest days. Played some games today. Listened to a lot of music. Well, not a lot of music, but you know, I listen to some music here and there. Uh, Watched some YouTube videos. Played some really cool word games that I just happened to find online. That was pretty cool. Breaking Benjamin should be releasing an album by 2024 as well. Now that I did hear, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's been long overdue for a new Break Benjamin album, especially since Ember came out back in 2018. That's 5 years. Well, I'm glad to hear that your day's been okay, Zach. I didn't do much today, but I start work tomorrow. Oh, well, I definitely hope that goes well for you, Kevin. My day was pretty okay, nothing interesting, just a regular day for me. Yeah, same here. Uh, we got a couple more minutes before I shut down here. Anything else that you want to talk about for a few minutes before we go? I can't think of anything right now. So yeah, if nobody else has anything, I guess we can go ahead and call it a. Oh, well, I did see something, so hold on for a second. Have a good rest of your day. Later. Thank you, Zachary. I appreciate that. Okay, this will be the last question. Zach D. Thoughts on In Flames' last album? I thought it was good, a step in the right direction, I would say. And it's funny you mentioned that because their latest album that came out earlier this year, Foregone, at this point in time, I would actually say is my album of the year right now. And I never thought that I would say that about an In Flames album because I'm still fairly new to the group. And I know that they've been around since the 90s. But yeah, right now, that's definitely my album of the year. But all right, guys, I'll go ahead and leave it at that since the hour mark is almost here. Uh, oh, nice. Yeah, it was surprisingly good. It was. It was good. Well, all right, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these in the future. Uh, I might make a video tomorrow. I have an idea for a new video. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And all right, man, cool stream. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my friends who came to hang out with me for this hour. And yeah, I will. I'm gonna call it a night, and I will definitely see you guys next time. So take care, everybody.